We have seen the world rocked by the tragic death of George Floyd. Unfortunately, his death was not the first or last of its kind, but there is some hope. The Black Lives Matter movement has sent a ripple around the world asking for change and seeing that change start to happen. Michael Pinball Clemons joins me now from Toronto. Michael, we're seeing more and more people of color step forward, people of every background, including CFL athletes, sharing their stories. What do you think it means to Canadians, Americans, and really the world as we continue to move forward and people continue to share?
It is wonderful for people to have that opportunity to share. So thank you for allowing me to be here with you again. And I want to say, as much as it is wonderful to be able to share that, there's also a move forward. So sharing the stories really elicit the fact that it is real. That this not just is something that summarily happens, every once in a while. It is a constant thing for Black people to be to experience to have a different lived experience, if you will, in North America than all of our counterparts that we love. Right? This is not an us against them thing. It's our counterparts. We love them, but we have a more difficult time trying to manifest things educationally, academically, and financially, and from health standpoint as well. But I think a lot of that comes from those first three. And so we really want to continue to share stories and be able to feel that. But more than that, we want to do something.
What advice would you give to those who want to stand up for themselves or others, but they don't know where to start? Because it is about having difficult conversations right now with each other and ourselves.
I think we approach it just like we do any situation, any problem that we're trying to solve. I can't say what they should do, what someone else should do, because I don't know their circle of influence. I don't know their specific skill sets. When we really care, when we're really engaged in something, then we begin to make that step forward to say, in my network, this is what I can do, right? And as we continue to move out, we actually find out that there are many more things that we can do that we know and understand. And a real goal for us, I think, should just be fairness, not equality, but fairness. There are statistics we can look at around education. 40% of black students, male students, don't graduate high school in Toronto. Right? And so that's something that we can move toward. That's an analytic that we can move towards. And as we move closer towards that, we will find ourselves closer to equality. So fairness, I think, is the first thing. If we can be more fair, then I think we can broach ourselves on equality.
I do believe it starts with education. Now, I know your virtual speaking series covers topics like this and so much more. Remind people where they can tune in if they want to have further discussions or just learn a little bit more about maybe how they can help or where they can understand things a little differently.
Pinballfoundation.ca is where you can go to help. But again, as I've mentioned before, I love you to start in your own community. We have programs that take young people from community to career. We call it from the margins to mainstream, and that's how we're trying to make our impact and our difference. But I just I really love the fact that there are so many of our friends from the greater community who are joined us and feel our pain, and we love you for that.
It's about walking together in kindness and education. Pinball, thank you so much for joining us again. You have a fantastic day and a great weekend ahead, and happy early Father's Day.
Thank you so very much, and thanks for having me again. And still new normal. We're still got to get you there, okay?
Right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you so much.